There is a new plan to help drug addicts in Crosse County successfully detox and recover from opioid and meth addiction.
News 8's Scott Behrens tells us about this proposed project and how it could help those needing help in our community.
The Centers for Disease Control found that Wisconsin had a 109% increase in emergency room visits from opioids last year. With opioid overdoses increasing both statewide and in Crosse County last year, many officials are asking what can be done to help. The answer, at least in Crosse County, may be a peer-run respite center called the Lighthouse Project.
This would help save people's lives.
Cheryl Hancock, the executive director of Cooley Council on Addictions, says many meth and opioid users don't have the proper support to successfully stop using drugs.
Unfortunately, what happens is if they are withdrawing and having those terrible both emotional and physical symptoms, the only way for them to overcome that is to use or to be in a supportive atmosphere.
Project Lighthouse would be a 4 to 5 bedroom residence where former drug users would help people detox.
They can share with that individual that they've been there, they understand, they clearly understand what they're going through, and let me help you with these next steps.
Recovering addicts would get to stay in the house for 5 to 7 days. After that, the Lighthouse staff would help place them in a more long-term recovery program.
Many programs require that you have at least 2 to 3 days of sobriety, so to get into residential or inpatient treatment.
Scott Mihalovic, the board president for the Lighthouse Project, says there is no program like this in our community that helps addicts get sober.
We want somebody to have that chance for recovery. Too many times in our communities, when people are ready for help, there are too many roadblocks, and they end up right back where they started.
Which is why both he and Hancock want this project to become a reality.
People deserve to be helped, especially when they're struggling with something like this disease.
The Lighthouse Project is hoping to open that residence within the next year or so, but they still need to determine a location. They estimate the program will cost about $220,000 a year, and they're currently seeking donations from both businesses and the community.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. And if you would like to learn more about the project or interested in donating, you can always email Scott Mihalovic at slmihalovic@viterbo.edu.